Coming up on today's show, a man shares how he was delivered from devil possession and suicide.
I was gonna overdose on the brain medication I had for mental illness, but then as I was about to do it, a voice cried out in my head, "You'll go to hell."
And another man is going to share his wonderful heart miracle testimony and why he moved all the way from Maryland to be a part of Grace Cathedral.
Home is where the heart is, and when your heart is, you want to be. And right, and Grace Cathedral is where my heart is.
Stay with us, because Our Grace Family is next. Welcome to Our Grace Family. Thank you for joining us. I'm Reverend Steve Millar, a minister here at Grace Cathedral, and this is my lovely wife, Kathy. On today's program, we have two members from Grace Cathedral with us.
And to start off the program, we have David with us. Welcome to the program, David.
Thanks for having me today.
We're so happy to have you with us. And we want to start off by asking you, what made you decide to move all the way from Maryland to join us here in Ohio to be a part of the services at Grace Cathedral?
Well, my mother started watching the program when I was really young, and she saw something. She was looking for a church that had, God in it. That she felt led to visit this church and join the ministry. She used to be a bus captain, and we traveled. I started when I was the age of 4 years old. We would travel up and drive all the way from Maryland and come back. Sometimes we catch the bus.
Now, when you said bus captain, like she would actually get people and get a bus and bring them all to Grace Cathedral, right?
She would charter a bus
Yes,
then.
she would charter a bus. We would come up for holidays like Thanksgiving, and we would come to July 4th and then Labor Day. And we would come up for Holy Communion and Easter, and we would spend time with our family here in Ohio.
Yeah, you're Grace Cathedral family.
Yes. Yes.
And we are family, and that's what makes it so special is when we have people from different states make the sacrifice to travel to be with us during those holidays and camp meetings and so forth. So what was it like for you as a young person making that journey and then arriving at Grace Cathedral?
When I was really young, I didn't fully understand because I'm a little kid. I don't know, why are we traveling so far? But then you meet the people and you hear the sermons and you hear the testimonies and you realize there's something special about it. There's something that you want to come back to. It's like when we have vacations, it wouldn't be going to like an amusement park. We would come to the church when we have a chance and spend time with our family. And you see miracles, you see healings, you hear the word of God, and you see this aura of like peace that you don't find anywhere. It's kind of like having a oasis in the desert,
Mm-hmm. So you were drawn to it.
Yes.
When did you decide to move here to Ohio?
It was a while ago. It was over 8 years ago. We decided to move.
So your whole family moved together?
Yes.
Okay.
So it was an opportunity to change things. Sometimes when you have a chance to make your life better, you do it. And we decided that coming up here to live near the church and being all the services, it would benefit us more than where we were at then.
Did your mom say, hey, let's all just move to Grace Cathedral, or how did it all come about?
It was actually my sister started the charge, and I was like, that's a good idea. So
She was the crusader.
Yeah, she said, I want to move up, and she decided, and she came first. And I was like, well, my job, I can find another job. I can do something else. And so I decided to follow her, and then my mother came a little later after that, and we moved in as a family a little bit. It was actually nice to, once we got here after the exhaustion of moving everything, it was nice to actually be home with our family, going to church, getting miracles, getting healings, being around people that you consider friends and family, so to speak.
I know a lot of times people have said where they come here on a bus and they really don't want to leave. And all of a sudden, they have to go back to their jobs, but then you had that great opportunity to be able to move here.
Yes, I fully agree with that, because once you get, so to speak, a taste of it, or you get that experience, you want to be around it more and more. When you go back to your regular, wherever you're from, wherever you do, you may It may be home, but it doesn't feel like it though. Because you know, home is where the heart is, and when your heart is, you want to be. And right, and Grace Cathedral is where my heart is right now. So.
Yes, and I love that statement. Home is where the heart is, and your family, your church family is here, and it's nice that we could all be together and rejoice in the Lord together and serve the Lord together. Now, the Lord has really blessed you since you've been up here. Can you share some of those blessings?
Well, when I first moved here, I didn't have a job. I was looking. I got a job at one place, but it didn't really work out for me. You know, it wasn't a good environment. But I prayed to I wanted a job at a certain field, and I finally got into that field. It was a part-time job, but it's not really what I wanted full-time. But at that point, I took it, and then I got a promotion to go full-time, and then that company was bought by another company, and I was able to actually get more money. And then the Lord kept blessing me and blessing me. In fact, the company's actually given us another increase this past year. So I went from, you know, barely getting by to having a much better job than what I had in Maryland. I can't complain at all. I mean, like, God's been good to me.
Now, you mentioned that, you know, you guys moved here, and it really was because the truth was being preached, and you knew the truth, and you guys were, you know, your family was put in a predicament where your grandfather was in hospice and dying. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. With my grandfather, I have to explain, my grandfather he believed in God, but he never wanted God. He didn't think God was important in his life. So he got sick, very sick, and he was in hospice. And my mother for months would go see him and pray with him and read the Bible to him. You gotta get saved. You don't want to go to hell. He was his own personal crusade to get that man saved. And I was so shocked when he accepted the Lord. And
that had to be a lot hard on your whole family, watching him, knowing that he is not saved, and you're trying to get him saved, but he's also dying.
Yeah, it's so hard to articulate how you know somebody's gonna go to hell that you love. They may be hard to deal with, but you don't want them to go in hell for the rest of their life. So my grandfather, he made it to heaven because of his ministry. My mother prayed with that man over and over again for months.
She didn't give up.
Never gave up on him. And it gives a testimony. You can pray for someone. You can keep praying for them. You can do everything you can. You can put them in the Lord's hand. And they may be delivered from their sickness or may make it to heaven. You just don't know. You just can't give up the faith.
You never lose hope. That's the
never.
key.
And your mom's love for her father made all the difference in the world, because, you know, she knew the truth. She knew that the most important thing for her father was to get his soul saved, and so he can make it into heaven, so then all of you can see him again.
Yes, she made a lot of sacrifices, a lot of time. It's very respectable. If you love someone, you take time with them. Even somebody that you may not be living right, you take time to pray with them. You give them a chance to find the way to heaven, the roadmap to heaven. And that's what she did.
And I'm sure her father knew the way your mother lived and how all you children lived, and, you know, and recognized that, wow, you know, finally in the end, he did give his heart to the Lord, because, you know, you got it confirmed that he made it into heaven.
Yes, Reverend Ainsley told my mother that your father made it into heaven, which frankly I was surprised about, but it was a happy surprise. But you see somebody your whole life live a certain way, and at the last minute, deathbed, they accept the Lord. It's a great feeling, and it's something that I'm thankful for the Lord this day about, because I don't want anybody to go to hell,
Right.
especially have an option to make it to heaven.
And you know, God doesn't want anyone to perish either. And he's a merciful God. And even though we might think that that person is just too bad or too evil to make it into heaven, God's ways are perfect, and his love can redeem any soul. And now I'm glad to hear that your grandfather found the Lord, and you got blessed with some miracles through this Jesus ministry. Can you share a miracle with us?
Yes, so I'm going to talk about the first miracle that really changed my life. When I was a younger man, I went to get prayer from Reverend Ainsley, and I had an issue with I didn't know I had an issue with my heart, I should say. He told, there's something wrong with your heart, you need prayer for it. And I had issues later on in my life again, And they said my heart was fine for my size. I've lost a lot of weight. I had issues recently where I had a small cut on my foot. If it got worse, I had to have some major surgery. They checked all of my organs in my body, my heart, my lung, my liver. They thought I had a heart attack during the surgery. They weren't quite sure what happened. But it turns out that after all that, my heart was fine. So that miracle, I had that miracle for decades. That miracles last. I'm a testimony of that.
So you were just a young boy when Reverend,
I was
when you
in
were
my
that prayer?
I believe I was in my late teens or early 20s. I cannot remember. Maybe I was 21-ish when it happened.
Yeah, God knows everything in our body, and He knew what was wrong with you, and you got your deliverance, and it's proof. The doctors did all that test and found that your heart was in a great condition.
God was merciful. Even during the surgery, even during my recovery, I made essentially a full recovery. Some people don't. And I'm thankful for God for that.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being on the program today and sharing all the wonderful things that the Lord has done in your life. And friend, we have another guest coming up, so stay with us. We're going to be right back.
Coming up, our next guest shares how God delivered him from years of mental torment and suicidal thoughts. Stay with us. Frank from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio shares this testimony. I had a heart problem. If I bent over to pick something up, coughed, or sneezed, my heart started racing. It would beat so hard that when I stood still, my body actually swayed back and forth. I received prayer, and God moved for me. I have never had a problem with that since. Make sure to go to our website if you would like to plan your visit to Grace Cathedral. Also, don't forget to click on Our Grace Family Show to watch previous episodes or to find more information about upcoming shows.
Friend, if there is a testimony that you have heard on Our Grace Family that has blessed you,
let us know. Send us an email. We would love to hear from you.
welcome back. And now we're with John from Grace Cathedral. And John, could you tell us a little bit about your testimony and growing up?
Sure thing, Reverend Millar. And you look very handsome today, and you look very beautiful today,
Thank
Mrs.
you,
Kathy.
John.
You're welcome. I was born in 1981 with a mental illness called OCD. And being mentally ill also opened me up to devil possession as a kid. And I was so messed up that I would ask my mom when taking a bath, am I a boy or a girl? I would ask her if this food was poisonous or that food was poisonous. I would be made fun of at school, and I would play with thoughts of suicide as a kid. So I would walk out into the middle of the street across from my house, sit in the middle of it, wait for a car to come to me, and thank God I always got out of the way when one came.
John, how old were you at this time when all this was going on? I mean, it was a very early age. I mean, if you're in a bathtub and you're asking your mom certain questions, if you're a boy or a girl, or if that's poison in the food, I'm assuming you were kind of young?
Probably from 4 or 5.
Wow, so this started really early for you.
Yes, it did.
So you were really tormented in your mind during this time,
Yes, I was.
growing up. And toying with suicidal thoughts, did you just think that was normal, a part of life, or did you know that this was wrong?
I knew I was wrong, but I felt powerless. It's like being addicted to drugs, except instead of taking a drug, you have to give over to your thoughts, or you're tormented.
So it's very seducing. Those type of spirits are just, putting thoughts in your mind, and the only way to alleviate those thoughts in being what you were thinking was just to actually do them.
Correct, or allow them to go over in your mind.
So those thoughts just really consumed you
Yes, they did.
throughout the day. And so it's fair to say that you were not at peace.
No, I was not.
Okay. And so how did you finally find peace? What brought that peace to you?
Through meeting a friend who lived in my neighborhood. His father had a vacation Bible club. And through that, I was introduced to Grace Cathedral. And in 1996, my friend and his family brought me to a Friday night miracle service where I received prayer from Reverend Ainsley. And those spirits that had me were cast out. And I had peace of mind for 2 weeks for the first time in my life, and it was wonderful.
So you were probably in your late teens,
I was in my teens, yes.
so right around 17 or so, and you came to service. What did you think when your friend says, "Hey, come to our service"? And did he say that you could get delivered, or did he say anything, or did he just say, "Come to our service," and then all of a sudden you're like, "Wow, I can get freedom here"?
Didn't know what I was getting into.
Okay, you didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, being a teenage boy, his father got me in because he offered me free dinner. So it's like, okay, sure.
Okay.
And so I came, and I don't remember what the sermon was Reverend Ainsley preached, which I did, but I remember where I sat. I remember where I went up in the healing line, where I stood. My best friend was with me, and I remember Reverend Ainsley praying for me. And then he asked me after I came up, like, "How was that, son?" I said, "That was great." So it was wonderful.
Now, what I read on this experience that you had, that when you came up, you felt those spirits rise up, and you were holding your friend's hand, and
That actually happened later because,
okay, is that what happened? Okay.
yes, I didn't know about living free from sin.
Oh, okay.
So I continued in sin, and as Jesus warns us in Matthew 12, when devils are cast out, they're looking about to come back in. And because I didn't have Jesus, they came back, and it was worse than before.
Oh, so because you got your deliverance, but then you didn't live right,
Correct.
and that's what happened.
Right. And then,
I think people don't realize that. They come to church, they get their deliverance, and then they think they can just go ahead and live their same old life that they're living.
that's a big mistake.
Right.
Yes.
And that's why that doctrine, once saved, always saved, is very dangerous, because people think, oh, I can just get saved and then go right back out and do what I was doing before and keep living in sin. But that's not how true salvation works.
Yes. I mean, basically, you backslid.
Yeah.
And you didn't even realize it, really.
No. Yeah, because my attitude was, I want to get healed, but I want to live a normal life. I want to be a kid. I didn't think about serving God or anything. You just want to be healed so you can grow up, get a job, get married.
You just wanted to get all those thoughts out of your head. And like you said,
Exactly.
you did have peace before you went back out into sin.
Correct.
And, you did, and then,
But with salvation, you also have all those things of having a life and having a job and, having a normal life. The difference is it's a pure life, not with sin, not having to live, your life in sin.
Reverend Ainsley even had that thought, I don't want to give up all this life to, for salvation. Lord, I want to get saved when I'm in my 90s. But, the Lord got a hold of him, and he became this great preacher all these years. And, it's just a matter of knowing the truth.
So then what happened, you said you backslid and then you got worse.
Yeah.
And then what happened after that, John?
Well, I started to see myself as fat and ugly, and I would hate the way I looked so much that I would just spend hours looking at myself in the mirror and yelling how ugly I was, punching myself in the face because I thought my cheekbones stuck out too far. So I wanted to crush them and shrink them down closer. And if I wasn't beating myself up, I was beating up my mother.
So you just had anger issues on top of that. Now, it just seems like the devil just piled more issues upon you in this scenario.
Yeah, correct.
And our audience, people are probably watching, and they're teenagers,
at that, when you're, because I think that's right around whatever time you were, late teens, and they think that they're, that they're not attractive, and the devil always wants to play on people's minds, like you're not as good looking as the next person, or blah blah blah, and why can't I be, such and such, or have that talent, but it's inside. It's all about being, it's in your heart. It's the love of God that you need to have. It's not about looking better than the next person. It's about, being a blessing. God looks on the heart, not the outward appearance. And we know that with, when, with David, where God let Samuel know, to look on the heart. So.
Yeah, and everyone is special to God. Doesn't matter what size they are, what color their skin is. Every human being is special to God. So then what happened?
Well, my mother would come with me with my friend's father to a Friday night miracle service in 1997. And because I was so bad, I couldn't go up in the healing line. So Reverend Angie would come off stage and pray for me. And I was so bad because weeks prior to that, I tried to kill myself, but God stopped me. And thank God he did. And
So how did he stop you?
I was going to overdose on the brain medication I had for mental illness. But then as I was about to do it, a voice cried out in my head, "You'll go to hell." So I immediately dropped everything and just fell to the floor and cried. And then, as I said, my friend and my mom took me to church, and Reverend Angie came to pray for me, and the devils didn't want to be cast out because they knew they'd probably be sent to hell ahead of time, so they wanted to run away.
So you could feel that sensation in your body during that time?
Absolutely. No doubt about it, I was devil possessed because I remember that. And I know from that experience, God has all power because they were able to control my body so much they could crush my mother's hand, but they couldn't crush my friend's father's hand. His grip was stronger. And so Reverend Angie prayed for me, cast those devils out. First thing I did was say, "I'm sorry, Mom." And then we started coming to church.
Wow.
And then you learned that now you need to serve the Lord.
Yes, I did.
At first, when you were in that bad condition, like you said, you were combative with your mother, to kind of extremely combative. And all of a sudden now, the first thing you do, you receive Jesus into your heart and you turn to her and apologize to her.
And you have a heart of forgiveness.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, is you receive that forgiveness from the Lord, and then you immediately want to forgive others.
Yeah, I know.
And that's, the beauty of salvation.
Yeah. So unfortunately, though, my testimony is I'm always up and down, up and down. Those going back into sin allowed those spirits to come back. And I just was so bound, I couldn't go to school anymore and couldn't go out in the world because I thought I was so ugly. But my friend and his family kept on praying for me. My parents would come to church even without me. And amazingly, I came to a Friday night miracle service in August 99, got prayed for by Reverend Angie, received a brain miracle. And through that, I was able to get a GED, go to college. Then in December 2000, finally got right with God by being prayed for by Reverend Chris Mockimer, got the Holy Ghost, and then things worked out for the better.
So your life changed completely from that point on.
Yep.
And now you sing in Angels Grace Cathedral Choir. And the Lord's using your talent for his honor and glory.
Yeah, I'm so thankful for that. I really love doing it, and really love seeing you out there in the audience, and really love seeing you on the platform. And guys mean a lot to me.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, we have to take another break here. So friend, stay with us. We have more to come. We'll be right back.
Romans chapter 6, verse 14. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. have a great need in your life? Do you feel like there's no one you can turn to for help? You're in a deep valley and trying to climb your way out seems impossible. But friend, there is hope. God can bring you out of that valley and set you on the mountaintop. He can make a way when there is no way. He promised He would never leave you or forsake you if you will serve Him with all of your heart. Come and visit our family at Grace Cathedral and see how God can bring you out of that valley and change your life completely.
Our Grace family is supported by viewers like you. Your donation is greatly appreciated. Your financial gift ensures that you and others like you can continue to hear and see what great things God is doing in the lives of others.
Welcome back, and we want to thank you, David and John, for being on the program today and for sharing your testimonies with us. They were both very unique and different, but it goes to show that God's love is great and His mercy is ever-reaching.
Yes, and I just love both your miracles and your deliverance. What a huge blessing to have you on the program. And friend, if you need a miracle or you need a deliverance, I'd like to encourage you to come to Grace Cathedral to receive all that the Lord has for you. And friend, the greatest miracle of all is the miracle of salvation. So I'd like to pray with you now for you to ask Jesus Christ into your heart. Say, "Oh God, save my soul. Forgive me for my sins. Come into my heart, Jesus. Come on in, Jesus." Amen. Friend, if you meant that prayer, you have Jesus Christ in your heart. God bless you, and we'll see you at Grace Cathedral.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
We would love to hear from you. If you are encouraged or blessed by today's program, let us know. You can email us at ogf@thegracecathedral.org or write to us. This program has been made possible by the friends and partners of Ernest Angley Ministries.